วัสดีครับท่านผู้ชมครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีคุณวราพรด้วยนะครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
เข้าสู่เรื่องเด่นเย็นนี้นะครับเมื่อวานนี้เรามอบทองคำในรูปแบบของจิวเวลรี่ไปแล้วนะครับวันนี้ได้รายชื่อของผู้โชคดีแล้วด้วยเดี๋ยววันนี้จะมอบให้อีก1เส้นนะครับเดี๋ยวกติกาค่อยมาว่ากันนะครับแต่ว่าเบื้องต้นไปดูเกษตรฮอตนิวกับคุณบารมีก่อนนะครับวันนี้ได้มีโอกาสสัมภาษณ์พิเศษนักวิทยาศาสตร์เจ้าของรางวัลโนเบลปี 2007 นะฮะซึ่งเป็นทีมงานของรองประธานาธิบดีอัลกอร์ด้วยนะครับจะมาชี้แนะแนวทางเรื่องของการเกษตรนะฮะลองติดตามดูครับ
ทำใจพารา
สวัสดีครับเกษตรนิวส์นะครับตอนนี้ผมมีโอกาสพิเศษนะครับในการที่จะสัมภาษณ์กับ Professor วิลเลียมอิสเตอร์ลิงนะครับซึ่งเป็นนักวิทยาศาสตร์รางวัลโนเบลสันติภาพปี 2007 นะครับซึ่งท่านได้มาปาฐกถาที่ประเทศไทยนะครับในเรื่องของการปรับตัวของภาคเกษตรกรรมของไทยนะครับในการที่จะรับมือกับภาวะโลกร้อนนะครับProfessor as you focusing on Thailand what are you focusing on Thailand to mitigate to and respond to climate change?
Well, I think Thailand faces a immediate challenge with climate change in that, like most tropical countries, the major grain crops that are grown here, rice and wheat and other crops like cassava, are being grown at temperatures that are very close to their optimum. With any warming at all, it begins to stress the cropping systems, the plants themselves. And so we believe that the tropics and places like Thailand are going to be among the first to be affected by the climate changes. In fact, I think we're already beginning to see the effects through more protracted droughts and extreme events that we don't necessarily associate with climate change, but they're very likely coupled. So it's going to be necessary for Thailand to adapt its cropping systems to these new climatic conditions. And it isn't something that we just do once. It's going to require a sustained effort, research to develop new crop varieties that tolerate high temperatures more than they do today, being more efficient with the use of water, using more sophisticated irrigation practices where that's possible, new fertilizer strategies to take advantage of drier conditions. You don't need to put as much fertilizer on. So these are all things that I believe we'll see starting to come into practice soon, if not already happening. And then eventually it's going to require the agricultural research establishment in Thailand, groups like ARDA, to get engaged and to begin to develop the new types of cultivars that will be needed for these warmer conditions and possibly drier conditions in the future.
So what is the priority mitigation or priority system that we have to prepare for climate change in the near future?
Well, first and foremost, you need to have a good set of eyes. And what that means is there needs to be a good monitoring system so that we know throughout the country where certain types of pests are beginning to become more numerous because of changing weather conditions that are permitting pests to come from places they never used to come from, places to places they never used to be, and to also give the farmers a chance to understand how the weather risks are changing on their farms. That's very important as a first step in developing a comprehensive adaptation strategy.
And what research that we have to focusing on, like GMO or irrigation or something that is very important for us?
Well, it is. The agricultural research that goes on in Thailand is among some of the best in the world, and I believe that the capability is here to do fundamental breakthroughs in genetic modification, and it's not that that's the only answer. I don't think that we could consider genetically modified organisms as the silver bullet against climate change, but it will be that along with conventional breeding and new and innovative ways of conserving water and soil quality. All of those will play a role in helping agriculture adapt to these changing climatic conditions.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.